Hey guys, we're back with SubaHibi. Last time, where are we? This one? Yeah, this one. Went to July 11th. Tomo-san showed up and beat everyone up. He's the anti-bully ranger. Shirogama might be dead. Like, in the timeline, he's supposed to die. It was either the 9th or the 10th. I'm assuming the 10th because, you know, that's where the confrontation was. But maybe he doesn't die in this job. Maybe he just... I don't know. And was it said he jumped off a building? I don't remember. Yeah, maybe. I don't. It's been a long time since we Rabbit Hole too. Okay. Well, it was mentioned in Invention, but they are. The atmosphere in the classroom was as uncomfortable as ever. This might be the finale, by the way. I'm not for sure. I mean, we still have the 12th, which is presumably where this ends. The hate from before disappeared, but replaced with confusion and ostracization. Of course, the confusion stemmed from the incident last night. It was huge. We'd only think our lucky stars were alive today and that the police hadn't gotten involved. You might be right. It didn't feel like we were being bullied anymore, but it's like we had become objects of fear, like Akasaka-san and Kitami-san had been before. After the two of us checked that our seats were safe to sit in, Kimiko whispered in my ear. You're right. Maybe they're just not here yet? They weren't injured or anything. Yeah. So today he's going to be Takuji, right? And this is right in that Takuji... Well, I mean, I guess we already knew that from the start of Looking Glass Insects, right? That his real name is Takuji. I heard rumors he used to get bullied too. Wait, I wonder how this works in Sui no Sora. So there's a character, Minakami Yukito there, right? Does that mean, hold on, I want to see, I'm going to VNDB SubaHibi. Don't worry, I won't spoil myself. I've spoilers off. I'm going to Tomosani. Does he have a Sui no Sora equivalent? It doesn't look like it. Unless maybe if you click on spoilers, but I'm not going to do that. I don't know. Because basically what I'm saying is, in Sui no Sora, is Minakami and Takuji the same person still? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know really anything about Sui no Sora, so I guess so. Because, okay, so I'm interjecting here, but Sui no Sora has 4 chapters, right? If I remember right, it's Yukito. I don't remember the order. Azakuro, Takuji, and I think it's the Wakasuki in that game, which I don't know what's up with her. So, like, there's no really room for Tomosane, which is weird. I'd assume the order's the same in that it's Minakami, Takuji, Zakuro, Wakasuki, I guess. I guess Wakasuki is the Hasaki in that game, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I know nothing about Sui no Sora, so this is blind speculation. 50 years? Oh, he got that knowledge from Ayana. What about Mamiya-kun? She doesn't know. He spread it himself? I wonder. He definitely was strong last night, but the Mamiya-kun I've always known wasn't like that. I don't know how to describe it. Eh?
ザクロを助けたのはあいつだからさ。ザクロがあいつのことばかり考えるのも。
Look, just do the tributism already so we can roll credits and get to the main route. Her face looked really sad for some reason. She must really hate Mamiya-kun. But he's a good person. He even gave you back your knife.
まあそうだけど。
What about the gun? I don't think he was a bad person like you said.
わかってるよ。わかってる。そんなことはさ。ああ、ごめん。なんか私変なこと言ったんだね。
She still didn't have a good impression of Mamiya-kun even after he saved us. It's like she hated him even more for doing it. You still hate him?
嫌ってるか。いや、相変わらず好きではないよ。助けてもらっておきながらこんなこと言うのも変だけどさ。でも、それよりも。
Besides that?
自分の無力さに腹が立つ。
Yeah, where was the explosion? We were promised an explosion.
いや、別になんでもない。なんでも。そんなことよりも、あの男、私はザクロのことをおもちゃ呼ばわりしてたじゃん。最悪だ。
That's probably just a figure of speech.
だとしても許せないよ。たく、やっぱり男って下品な生き物だよ。マミヤだけじゃなくて、夕べのことでそれを痛感したよ。
Let's hear the Why does she dislike him so much? It always looks like they're getting along when they talk, too. Actually, is Mamiya-kun at school today? He wasn't injured after the incident last night, so there's no reason for him to skip school. Though he did say something strange. Yeah.
俺も今日あたりが限界なんだわ。明日になったらもう少し温和なやつが。
Wonder if we're gonna learn a little bit about the mystery. I mean, that'd be a reason for this side route to exist, right? Like, so I'm assuming in the main route, Zakuro never stands up for herself, so that's also what this is for. Just kind of showing a what if, you know, Zakuro wasn't so passive, which led her to her suicide.
さあ、お前らを苦しめてきた俺に復讐するなら、これが最後のチャンスだ。
Assuming it still doesn't end that way. Like, we could get a bunch of shooting nonsense in a second with the other two girls. What did he mean by that? Those words seemed out of place. Why would he say it's their last chance?
そんなに気になるなら、マミヤタグジのところ見に行ってきたら?
The way he phrased that is really weird, by the way. Like it kind of sounds like he doesn't know about Takuji when he should. Like, it kind of makes it sound like instead of 3 of them, there's like an infinite amount of them, which, based on what Ayana said, isn't true. So I don't know. I do wonder if, like, Minakami's... Like, I've thought about this before, that if Minakami's kind of different than the Tomosane Takuji switch. Like... I don't know how to express it. Like, okay, let's say Takuji and Tomosane switch every week, but Minakami switching is like a separate trigger or something. Eh?
多分、あいつなら屋上にいるんじゃないの? 聞きたいこと、話したいこと、たくさんあるんでしょ?
Okay, Zakuro, now say something cool, like, I'd rather talk to you. Himeka smiled gently. Yeah, thank you. But I wonder why her expression looks sadder every time I look at her. Yeah.
あいつが夕べ、最後のチャンスだとか、限界だとか言ってたのが気になるんでしょ?
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it.
正直なんだね、ザクロ。だったら、すぐにでも聞いた方がいいんじゃない? 世の中には手遅れになることだってたくさんあるじゃん。今やらないと、今言わないといけないことってたくさんあるじゃん。
Don't say weirdly deep things in regular conversation, Kimiko.
多分さ、今言わないと手遅れになるかもしれない言葉ってたくさんあると思う。
Wait, sorry, did it say starting tomorrow or after tomorrow? Starting tomorrow.
なんだよ、神妙な顔して私見てさ。今のは一般論だよ。一般論としてそういうことってあるんじゃないかなって思っただけでさ。 とりあえず行ってきなよ。行っていろいろと話してくるといいよ。それにさ、ザクロを守れるのはあいつだけだから。これからまだ赤坂たちの復讐が続かないとも限らないわけだし。
I don't think that's a big issue anymore. But if it is, you have explosives. Then what about you? Shouldn't you go too?
私はあいつに助けられるなんてごめん被る。私は私でどうにかしてやる。
あ
ごめん。なんだろう。なんで私今大声出したんだろう。昨日の今日だからまだ気が立ってるのかな。もしかして。
We finished the bullying arc, now we're on the useless lesbian arc. Kimika, I believe that's a term they use. I think I'm using that term right.
行きなよ。次は昼休みだしさ。なんだったら5次元目の授業は保健室に行ったって先生に言っておくし。
After she said that, she looked down, avoiding eye contact with me. Why? We're finally free from the bowling. What's she so upset about? I was a bit confused. Sky. Akasaka-san and Kitami-san didn't come to school that morning. All the students who got beaten up by Mamiya-kun were absent. I heard rumors that some of them were hospitalized. At noon, Kimiko went to buy some bread. She didn't say a word to me. I decided to take her suggestion and head to the rooftop. Anyone there? Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. He was reading like always. Hello. I was always frightened when I talked to him before, but this time I managed to say hello in a calm voice. He looked at me like I was a pest. You seem like the Mamiya-kun from last night. Is today's Mamiya the version that's not acting? I don't want anything. I just wanted to say thank you. That's one of your hobbies? Really? But you didn't hurt me. You actually protected me. She does have a power level of -10. I looked at the book he was reading, not the box. As always, it looked like a really hard book to read. Tomo-san can read. What are you reading today? It says unlearned ignorance. Oh, that was on the reading list, wasn't it? I haven't read that one. It's purple on Wikipedia. Oh, that's an old one. 1440 by Nicholas of Cusa. Yeah, I've definitely read this page before. There's therefore in us a certain learned ignorance, so to speak. Ignorance which we learn that from the Spirit of God who helps our infirmities. Okay. For Kusanis, Dr. Ignoratia, which is on learned ignorance, since mankind cannot grasp the infinity of the deity through rational knowledge, the limits of science need to be passed by means of speculation. This mode of inquiry blurs the borders between science and ignorance. In other words, both reason and a super rational understanding are needed to understand God. Okay. What's it about? Theology? Like Christianity and stuff like that? Are you a Christian, Mamiya-kun? Who would win in a fight, Tomo-sane or God? He spoke without a hint of emotion in his voice until he got to the word religion, which he spoke with disgust. Oh, right, because his family, right. I thought he was just edgy, but does he really hate religion? You hate it? I'm sorry. Just thought that might be why you're reading that. Oh, no, I don't think that at all. So, is it fun reading stuff you hate? It's not? It is old, isn't it? Too complicated? But you're still reading it?
あ
What kind of book is it?
あ、題名まんまな本。
And it's about learned ignorance?
そうだ。
Is that so? This hardly even qualifies as a conversation. He keeps analyzing everything I say. He's totally different from the Mamiya-kun I met here before. How can I make this conversation work? You have to have a real conversation if I want to talk to him about anything. Maybe if I ask him some questions? What parts don't you understand?
だいたいまんべんなくおしなべて意味がわからん。
Oh, but specifically... Mamiya-kun glared at me. Shoot, guess I was too persistent.
例えば、ある画面に円が映っているとする。
Plane as in like an airplane or plane as in like a plane of existence? Okay.
その円の円周のどこでもいいから点を決めて、その点を中心にどんどん大きくしていく。そうするとどうなる？
They become an oval or like be bigger than the first. Oh, like that. Oh.
はみ出した部分は曲線となって見えるだろう。だが、この曲線がもし無限の大きさを持つ円だったらどうなる？
It looked like a straight line. An infinitely large circle. The curvature would gradually decrease.
ああ、そうだ。円が大きくなればなるほど、曲線は限りなく直線に近づいていく。だが、これが無限だったらどうなると思う？
To humans, it would look like a straight line. What would happen?
クザーヌスは、それは直線になると言っている。
Would it?
ああ、数学上はどう考えても直線になるな。円に任意の点 AB をつけて、円周 AB の中心点を C、さらに AB を結んだ直線の中心点 D として考え、
It kind of reminds
曲
me
線
of
AB が無限に緩やかになっていくのを考えればわかりやすい。
like the more you try to be precise when like measuring like the size of like a country, let's say, the bigger it gets. I think it's called like the coastline paradox or something. You can look it up. Really?
数学の授業で循環小数の時に習わなかっただろう。
Did we?
まあ、循環小数 0.999 が1と等しいということを理解できない。
Wait, what?
その事実に拒否反応を示す学生は多いらしく、教えるのが厄介らしいと、教育現場では嘆かれることも多い。
.999 is a number with an infinite number of nines, right? Is it really equal to 1? Hold on, I'm googling this for later. .999 equal 1.
実解析は複雑だけど、
I assume
分
it's
数を使っ
repeating.
て考えれば比較的理解は容易だ。
Ah, okay.
例えば3分の1イコール 0.333 だよな。
Yes.
それなら3分の2イコール当然 0.666 となる。だったら3分の1の両辺を3倍にしたとしたら3分の3イコール 0.999 となると考えられる。
Ah, that's stupid. Huh? I guess so, but that's really strange. 3 out of 3 is supposed to be 1.
だったらどこからおかしいか考えてみればいい。
What part was wrong? Like just around 0.666 up to 0.67 at some point. That's fine.
考えても無駄だ。どこも間違い。3分の1イコール 0.333。これを受け入れるのならば、必然として3分の3イコール 0.999 を受け入れなければならない。だとしたら、3分の3イコール1である事実と3分の3イコール 0.999 が無矛盾になるためには、たった一つの事実を受け入れれば問題ない。
I hate this.
それこそ循環小数 0.999 は1と等しい。つまり循環小数 0.999 は1よりほんの少し小さい何者かではなく1そのものだ。無限を捉えるということはそういうものだ。
I hate that I'm getting lectured on math by Tomosane.
さっきのクザーヌスの無限の円の曲線は直線になるっていうのも、円周 AB の中心点を C と直線 AB の中心点 D、 その距離 CD で考えれば全く同じ構造になる。
You know, now that he's explaining it, I feel like I have heard this before. Definitely not in school. They'd never want to cover that in school. I see. I don't get it at all. I mean, back then I probably heard, I was like, that's stupid, I don't believe it. But now that I'm hearing it in SubaHibi, I'm like, it's so cool. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard. Because obviously, we all know this. The last visual novel we all read is where we get all of our like life's philosophy and stuff. So I'm gonna work that into this. I don't get it at all. I heard his grades weren't good, but I guess he really is smart. And besides, when I asked you, you said you didn't understand that book at all. You wouldn't be able to give that kind of explanation if you didn't understand it. Why is Ayana's music playing for this? What don't you understand about it?
そういう話は面白いと思う。さすが後世の哲学者に多大な影響を与えた。数学者であり、哲学者であると言われた数奇教だ。
His Wikipedia page is pretty big. Philosophy. You inspire anyone that we... Doesn't say on his Wikipedia.
彼の主張には、無限という領域内においては、今言った無限の円の曲線は直線になるような、我々有限世界における正反対が全て一致するという。
But if you weren't human and you were a god, you'd be able to see the circle.
無限の前では、世界にある全ての矛盾は矛盾足りえない。
I assume that's where it's going with this. This is like about perspective. Within infinity, all contradictions cease to be contradictions.
さて、ならば問題だ。彼はなぜそんな無限にこだわると思うか。彼の言いたい無限とは何だ？
I mean, he's religious, so God, right? He's a theologist. Does that mean he's talking about God? Oh no, Zakuyo said what I'm thinking, so I'm an idiot.
そういうことだ。
Oh, okay, never mind.
この本はつまるところ、最大者は一者である。無限であり単一であるもの。つまり、神の無限性を証明するために行われた試論だ。ちょうど 0.999 が1であるように、神は1であり善である。
Oh, I don't get it. That's kind of hard for me to understand, but it seems like you understand it just fine, doesn't it?
いや、全く理解できない。
Huh?
例えば、クザーヌスは言う。無限は一つであると。だが、それは嘘だ。
We're not gonna get into the set thing, right? I hate the infinite set thing. It's a lie?
無限には異なる種類がある。
George
クザーヌス
Cantor?
から400
Got
年
the
後に
E.
ゲオルク・カントールにより発見されている。
His name is Georg? Is his name actually without an E? It's without what? These math people are crazy. Next you're gonna name a guy Euler, but then pronounce it Euler.
無限には濃度がある。それは
He's the set
によって
guy!
証明される。
I hate it. We're about to talk about set. I'm just looking at his Wikipedia page. I zoned in on set theory.
クザーヌスは言う。無限なる神は一つである。だが、実際は無限には異なる種類がある。
Is this whole conversation about Ayana? Because her theme playing just...
それ以前に、彼の持論自体が神の存在証明などにはならない。彼が言う、無限の前では、あらゆる矛盾が矛盾でなくなるという証明と、
it just
神
proves
の存
infinity
在証
exists.
明は全く別物だ。
Wait.
もっと言えば、三位一体説の正当性を証明するために三角形を
I can't follow his explanation. He's a theologist and a mathematician. He tried to use math to prove the existence of God. Is that right? And what's a cantor? Calm down and think. First of all, what's a cantor? Some kind of software? Did you install it? She's stupid. She doesn't have Wikipedia to look up set theory. Oh no, he doesn't look happy.
何の用だ。俺はお前を避けるためにいかにもお前が好まなそうな話を延々とした。にもかかわらず、なんでお前は無理してまで話を続けようとするんだ？
Do you mind if I sit next to you?
ダメだ。
Oh, you ejected me just like that. But I won't give up. What about from across from you?
正面もダメだ。
How about behind you?
背後から見つめ続ける気かお前。 まるで幽霊だな。
Huh? You don't mind?
ないだろうな。今までで一番。
はい、それはありですか？
I miss your voice acting so much. You remember all that stuff I said? How I said, oh yeah, we don't need voice acting? That's not true when it comes to Zakuro. I love your voice.
だったら背後なら。
I'm not unmuting you though. I wonder if the commenters are going to be upset about that. About me muting Sakuro. I don't think I've actually had anyone complain really about muting Takuji or Mirakami. Surprisingly. Well, I mean, maybe they did. I just don't remember it. It's been a long while. I just remember getting a lot of flack for muting Takuru back in Chaos Child.
本当にしつこい女だな。
I'm sorry. I just want to know more about you.
俺を知ってどうするんだ。
I don't need a reason just to learn about you, do I? Besides, why are you reading a book you don't like?
俺は面白くない本など読まない。
That's a lie! Earlier, when I asked if you're having fun reading that book, you said not at all. You used a much stronger tone than before. Mamiya-kun looked surprised for a moment, then he laughed.
嘘です。さっき言ってました。私がその本面白いですかって聞いたら、全然って。
変な女だな。何を真面目にそんなこと。
Mamiya-kun looked up at the sky.
そうだな。最後に他の人間に話すのもいいかもしれないな。
At the end? Are you gonna transfer to a different school? Something like that.
いや、転校なんてしないさ。
Then he shouldn't say the end like that. Sounds like he's sick or he's gonna commit suicide. He shouldn't say that.
安心しろ。マミや拓司は死にはしない。多分お前が会いたいと思えばいつでも会えると思うし、今の俺よりずっと優しいだろう。だから基本的には悪いことは何もないさ。
I don't understand what you mean. Or rather, I don't understand anything about you.
俺はわからないことだらけか。
Yes, you leave me with a different impression every time we meet.
印象が違うか。そうだな。
Yes, your personality, your hobbies, your actions, everything about you changes too much from time to time.
そうだな。
Now that I think of it, the Christian that Roxanne knew looked like one person. In reality, it had the body of Christian and the mind of Cyrano. Oh, that's how we're connecting it? That's how Cyrano is relevant? He wasn't one person. He was acted out by two different people. Neither the handsome Christian nor the intelligent Cyrano could attract the attention of Roxanne, who was both beautiful and smart.
シラノ・ド・ベルジュラックか。
Oh, we have our pockets full, our lady loves, phantasms of our brain, dream fancies blown into soap bubbles. Come, take it and change. Feigned love words into true. I breathe my sighs and moans haphazard-wise. Call all these wandering lovebirds home to nest. Come, take it! You'll see that I was in these lettered lines. Eloquent all the more, the less sincere.
暗唱までできるぐらい読み込んだのか。
When I watched Cyrano, the scene that I was like, yeah, this is what SubaHibi's gonna reference, was the balcony scene where Christian's reciting the lines to, well, Cyrano's reciting the lines so Cyrano could say it up to her. Glad that's finally actually relevant. Yes, I read it over and over.
なんでそれほど同じ本を読み込んだんだ。
You read it over and over too, didn't you? I wanted to find out what you were really thinking when you said you liked this book.
なるほど。マミや拓司が何を
Gee.
シラノ・ド・ベルジュラックを読んだのか知りたくて。
I'm still not really sure what to
自
think
分も読み直したというわけか。
about Minakami gender-wise. Because I mean, if you're not wearing a frilly dress, are you even a woman? Come on now.
それで、お前はシラノを読んで何を思った？
I thought a lot of things. There are a ton of things that apply to you, or rather, places where you overlapped with the text.
重なる部分か。なるほど。それはどんなことだ？
There are two men who changed feigned love words into true. There's the one imaginary man who Roxanne loved.
それがどのようにマミや拓司という存在と重なった？
Do you have a twin, Mamiya-kun?
双子？
That happens sometimes in manga, right? Tomosane if my theory is right, kinda technically does, if he's based off Hasaki's brother. I think they're twins. Seems like there's someone who looks exactly like someone else. It turns out it's that person's twin, for instance.
なるほどね。双子か。マミやタクジは双子である説か。
Oh, my fan's been on this whole time. I usually try to turn it off, like in case it like distorts the audio or something. I hope it doesn't. Oh, but the Mamiya Kunai Mine Underground was completely different too, so that'd make 3 of them. Excuse me, I have to revise my theory.
どんな訂正だ?
Triplets? Are you triplets? Or maybe these 1 real Mamiya Kun and 2 lookalikes?
なるほどね。三つ子で影武者か。そうすれば結構学校休んだりできて便利だな。
Are you saying I'm completely wrong?
どうだろう。わりかしいい線いってるんじゃないか。なるほど。美女であるロクサーヌに近づくためには2つの人格が必要だった。美貌と、そうか。なんかお前に言われてなんとなく納得した。なぜあいつが白野を好んで読んでいたのか。俺にも分かったような気がする。
Is Roxanne supposed to represent their mother? Maybe? She?
そうだな。俺もあいつも。そしてマミやタクジも。何かを成し遂げるために必要だったのかもしれない。
Tomosane would be the handsome one in that, you know, he has some typically masculine traits. You know, he's big, well, he's not big, he's violent, you know, that kind of stuff. The Minakami's the intelligent one. And so they're the 2 personalities Takuji made to try to have his mother's love, maybe? To accomplish something? Or maybe Hasaki's, that he doesn't feel good enough to be Hasaki's brother? I don't know. Accomplish something. So Mamiya-kun needed a body double to accomplish something. In other words, there's more than 1 Mamiya-kun. Oh, I haven't had my mouse all day. Well, the video's almost over. Well, no, let's go get up and get it. Hold on. Keep forgetting it. Where is it? Where'd it go? Right there. Yeah, my desk is kind of small, so I don't keep it on my desk. So it's easy to forget. Okay. That must be it. Mamiya-kun, do you all have different names? He didn't answer. He just looked at my face. Would you tell me the name of today's Mamiya-kun?
それはできない相談だな。
Oh. Why? I want to know your real name.
本当の名か。暗唱できるまで読み込んだ高島に聞きたいが、例えばクリスチャンの知性を演じていた白野は自らが何であるか、ロクサーヌが知ることを望んだか。
Not until the very end. Huh?
白野の死の瞬間に、ロクサーヌは白野がクリスチャンの知性を演じていたことを知る。
Was it not intentional?
それは突発的なもの。事故のようなものだ。
I thought like there's a necklace or something and it's been a while.
死の瞬間までそれを隠し通した白野は、果たして自らの存在を彼女に知られたいと思ったのだろうか。
Did Cyrano wish for it? Slowly recalled Cyrano de Bergerot's plot. Christian and Cyrano both loved Roxanne. They worked together to act out a single person and attract the attention of Roxanne. Since Christian acted as the pair's outward appearance, here's the one who Roxanne fell in love with. It's only natural. Intelligence has no physical form, whereas a handsome face does. People don't fall... What is this song? It's like a song that plays when you have a grand revelation. People don't fall in love with shapeless ideas, but rather physical people. Roxanne couldn't love Cyrano's immaterial intelligence. She could only love Cyrano's intelligence when it was given the form of Christian's outward appearance. Cyrano himself is immaterial. That's why Roxanne fell in love with Christian, not Cyrano. So Cyrano had to play the fool in front of Roxanne. Cyrano could never be anything to Roxanne. Even after Christian had died, he had to keep playing the fool in front of Roxanne. I breathed my sighs and moans haphazard wise, call all these wandering lovebirds home to nest. There's deep significance to those words. The person who dreams and the person who acts. The fantasy is ended by action. A fantasy can only exist in its unfulfillment. Our Lady loves the phantasms of our brain, dream fancies blown into soap bubbles. It's the lover of our fantasies that we fall in love with. Cyrano's love was fantasy only because it was unfulfilled. Christian's death is irrelevant. Wow, okay, for Christian.
クリスチャンが死んだ後もずっと自分がクリスチャンの知性の人格を受け持っていたことをロクサーヌには伝えなかった。でもそれもクリスチャンが最初に読み上げた恋文、実際は最初にシラノが読み上げた恋文を彼女の目の前で読み上げた時にバレてしまう。ロクサーヌはその時の恋文を読み上げる声をちゃんと覚えていた。
But Cyrano denied his own existence. He denied that he'd been Christian's intelligence.
そうだ。高島はそれをどう考える？
Cyrano's feelings. Maybe he really didn't want Roxanne to find out his true identity. He definitely wanted to keep it a secret from her. He always kept it hidden from her. Mamiya-kun compared Cyrano to himself. There's only one thing he could possibly mean by that. Alright, I won't ask anymore. But, well, couldn't you say that Cyrano should have told Roxanne so that, because, you know, she may have loved Cyrano, you know, if she just told her. For now, at least.
今はね。
Yes, just for now. What's funny?
いや、笑うだろう。俺の知っている高島はそんなではなかった。変わったな、お前。
Have I changed that much?
ああ、前と全然違う。おどおどしていたあの頃の高島からじゃ想像もできない。
I don't want to do the main route. Maybe so, but it's not like I was scared when I was talking to you.
おどおどだけじゃなかった？
Yes, I was nervous.
なんだそりゃ。
So I always look forward to coming here and talking to you.
なるほど。それはよかったな。
What's with your reaction? I'm saying it to you.
そうだな。そうなるんだろうな。
So for now, I won't ask any more, but please tell me someday.
いつかか。なるほど。
What do you mean, you see? Please, just tell me your name. Mamiya-kun was silent. Now that I think of it, you said there's something you had to accomplish, didn't you?
あ、そうだ。
Wait, did he kill Takuji? What did he mean by that?
一人では成し遂げられないから。いくつもの姿を持つ。そういうことだ。
Are you talking about Cyrano?
いいや、神様の話さ。
God?
神は三位一体の形をとる。
Oh, we're
ク
gonna
ザ
do
ウルス
it.
はそれを三角形が最も小さい最小の多角形だからであるという。
Remember 20 episodes ago when I brought up the Holy Trinity? I am so smart. I'm the smartest guy to ever play SubaHibi. You don't even know. Kusanas, that's the book you were reading, right?
そうだ。彼は三角形とはあらゆる多角形の要素となりうる最小のもの。つまり1であると考える。神が三位一体となるのはそれが最小であるからであり、彼の説を取るならば最小とはすなわち無限の意味。神ですら何かを成し得るのに3つの姿を必要としたんだ。人間が何か成し得るのなら言わずもがな。
Wait, I wonder. Hold on. Holy Trinity. Harmonizer. Is that a word related to the Holy Trinity? I don't know. Not really. No. Okay. I mean, obviously, creator correlates to God, right? Would Jesus be the harmonizer? I don't get what the Holy Spirit is really, so I can't relate that to the destroyer.
創造、調和、
Oh, rebirth.
人もまたそれぞれの姿を必要とする。
That's a totally different way to look at destroy, right? Are you talking about the Christian God?
いや、これは個人的なことだ。
Tomosane's Jesus?
キリスト教の神にそんな威嚇はない。
Although they switched places, you remember? A privileged position?
威嚇だ。まあ、どうでもいいことだが。
I don't get what he means by that. Because he's the main character? Ah.
ほら、昼休みも終わりだ。
You're right.
飯、食べられなかったな。
Yes, we're talking the whole time.
ほらよ。
Ah, he threw some bread at me.
やるよ。
But
いいから、取っておけよ。
okay.
なんだ、
What did you mean by the end?
意味なんてない。忘れろ。明日も同じ。普通の平穏な日常だ。じゃな、高島ザクロ。
Jana. Sure. A peaceful day. A normal day. Seems like I haven't had one of those in a long time. Lately, I haven't been able to take anything for granted. It's just how we've been living recently. Hey, Mamiya-kun!
なんだ、
Will you still be friends with me, even if our days are peaceful? He looked troubled for a moment, and then he said,
当たり前だ。気が向いたらいつでもここに来ればいいさ。
1, 2, 3.
相手をしてくれるさ。
Hey, no, I don't know Japanese! How am I supposed to... I can't speak Japanese!
当たり前だ。気が向いたらいつでもここに来ればいいさ。いつでも相手をしてくれるさ。
Okay, I'm gonna have to... Is there like AI programs that translates text, like voice to speech? There's gotta be, right? There's gotta... I mean, voice to speech already exists, right? But you got the translation in there too. Couldn't hear the last words he said. AI might finally, for once, do something useful for the world. I think he would be happy to talk to me. Like, you know, like how it's like useful in like the medical field or whatever. I think I don't know about AI, but no, that's not useful. This is useful. The end of summer. Call it there. I don't. It could have like 5 minutes left, right? But it also could like have more Kimika content, which is possible. Like, is this actually the Kimika route or is it the bowling route, right? We'll see. I'm gonna cut it there. I will see you guys next time. Bye.